Shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to Rooted in Hebrew. My name is Mike. Today is the 28th of March. I tell you, time is moving. It is absolutely moving, to which we need to appreciate because the day is going to come. It's where that's going to be a time we will thoroughly enjoy. And, and that's going to be the end of captivity. Shalom, Sister Hazel and Sister Linda Cross. I'm glad you was able to make it in this morning. I was on Sister E's channel last night, and it's pretty much going to be on the same talking points. This being separate, not sharing in on the April 5th, whatever thing they got going on. This thing, Shalom, Brother Kenneth. The things that they're putting out, brothers and sisters, like I have always said this, and I'm going to keep saying it until we are out of this system. Yesterday, the title was Bombardment. Brothers and sisters. Now, April 5th is supposed to be in the day they're supposed to be a nationwide thing that they're supposed to be doing. And truthfully, it's being advertised to us. That's what it's being advertised to. And anybody and everybody outside of Gentiles. Well, hold on, because Gentile, that's abroad. That's abroad. Outside of whites. Outside of white people. Anybody that hopped on our platform. When I say hopped on our platform, where they hopped on it, we spoke up for them. We helped them through to navigate into the United States. That's what we did. Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, you name it, we did it. We've been there. And they advanced in front of us. That's what they did. Shalom, Sister Patricia. This is what they did. Now, we are the forerunners. And listen to me when I say this, brothers. We are the forerunners of captivity. Now, that forerunning, it turned into a consultant. That's what it turned into. The world consults us, to all of this stuff that's going on. That's who they come to. They come to us. They know our suffering. They have history about our suffering. Shalom, Sister Monica. They have a history of our suffering. So, to which we, hold on just for a moment. Hold on, Sister Monica, wait a minute. No. Hold on just for a moment. Let me check, sis. Because I know good and well I didn't block you, Sister Monica. Hold on. Brothers and sisters, this stuff here that they, I don't know. Brothers and sisters be coming up blocked, and I know good and well I didn't do it. I did one by mistake. Let me check. Hold on. What's going on, bro?
All right.
All right, hold on. General camera audio recording. I don't know how to do this. Let me see. Comment. Hold on just for a minute, brother. Oh. Bandit guest, none. Yeah, sister, I gotta let her know she's not banned. It said bandit guest, none. No bandit guess, okay. That's that YouTube thing that's going on. Brothers and sisters, like, when I tell you, um, hold on. Let me get out of this here. Come on out of this. All right. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Shalom, Sister Van P. Um, I got to give her a call once I get off. But like I was saying, brothers and sisters, we yes, we went in. We no, although we still captives, but they surnamed the captivity to consultant. And when I say consultant, I'm not talking about the Gentiles look to, well, let me take that lie back. They do look to us as a consultant. You got a lot of Gentiles on TikTok complaining about they lot in life. That's what they're doing. They're experiencing what we used to experience. They're experiencing that. They're seeing the government handouts, food stamps, welfare, whatever, that they're not able to get it any longer. We've been through that. That's what now. Trump threw out the code word segregation. He threw it out there. That code word, it keeps on bouncing off the walls. Boom, boom, boom. That is not going nowhere. Now you have Gentiles, April 5th, supposed to be protesting. Brothers and sisters, this is not our battle. If they get out there and they say, all right, hold on. Yeah, that's what it boils down to being, Sister Monica. They don't want us to come together. And see, they're recognizing this. Sister Monica, she's texting me, but she hear me, but it's like she's banned from getting onto this channel. And I know good well I did not ban it. I went in and checked. It's a no ban guest. Oh, wait a minute, I checked on StreamYard. How do I gotta check on what you call also. But I'm gonna do it. But brothers and sisters, this is what we're seeing. They coming to us like they doing us a solid. We go speak for black people. No. We're not falling for that. At this time, we go sit back and we go be quiet, brothers and sisters. Let's maintain our quietness. Because whatever they're talking about, they can kick rocks with it. Because the moment something get popped off, they run and hide. And you left standing there holding some type of poster or whatever. And the ones who's meant to cause you harm, they looking at you now. That intense hatred is going to be unbelievable if we get ourselves caught up in that nonsense. April 5th is none of our business. They can sit up here and yell what they're doing for us. All I'm hoping that we do not fall for that one. We've been here long enough. We've been in our captivity long enough to know how they move. And that's the worst thing that they wish that they could have done different. It's for us Negroes to know how they move, how they think. That's the worst thing. Now, the thing about them, they're very scared. They're concerned because we went quiet. When you go quiet, it's concerning now. It is absolutely concerning. That's what they're contended with. They're scared. All of our struggles in this country, in this captivity, is serving as a consultant. You're no longer a descendant of slaves. You're a consultant. How did black people make it through this? How did Negroes do it? How did they make it through this? How did they? Hold on. Let me see something. Uh, mm, that's true. They they scared. They concerned. So now they could sit up and put on that show. Oh, we the most powerful. We're gonna make this place great again. And but what did the Most High say? I'm gonna tear it down. Let them put a block up. I don't care if it's 2 blocks, 1 block. He gonna knock it down. Shalom, we got next. This is what they're going to do. Yes, and you know what, Sister Cross. This is the thing, though. We are here to serve. This is the reason why the Most High chose this particular bloodline to serve the world, to serve as an example of holiness, of being set apart. This is the reason why I say we got to do it from the heart. We're here to serve, not to sit up and put up some unnecessary nonsense, but we are here to serve, truthfully. But this is the thing. This is the reason why we got to be set apart. We got to be set apart from the heart. If the Most High tell you, oh, you can't marry him because of this or that, because of a bloodline, trust and believe this, brothers and sisters. If the nations are hell bent on their bloodline, why do you think it's still okay for us not to have that same mentality when the Most High was the first one who told Israel, stay within your bloodline? The world doing it. Those people in what did I remember? Buckingham, not the Fountain. King George, I think that's what his name is. Charles, my bad. That's a bloodline. They got upset at their son when he married what's that woman's name? The black girl. I'm gonna just say it that way. They got upset. He went too far out of his bloodline. They know the significance of their bloodline. And the Most High was upset at Esau. Esau took his bloodline and gave life to the Horites. They was dying off. Or the Horites, you may call them, what do they call them? What they call them people? Neanderthals. I'm telling you, brothers, this time of separation, and especially with this awakening, when the Most High wakes you up, he wakes you up to those laws. Now, granted, there's scripture that speaks about if a person is willing to reside with you, all right, do not depart from that person, because the way of salvation was opened up due to our disobedience. But once you wake up, once you are woke, brothers, you can sit up here and transgress against the law all you want. You're going to be responsible. You can sit up here and say, oh, I didn't know. All right. Most likely say, yeah, that's why my people are destroyed, due to a lack of knowledge. You can sit up here and say, oh, these people over here, those are the, let me see. They're the tribe of whoever. But the Most High told you, his people will be least of all nations. He said, least of all nation. Wherever there's a nation, you go find his people somewhere tucked off in a corner. That's what he said. Not the whole country, not the whole nation. And I know why some of you brothers are doing it, because they want those long hair, very light-skinned or to white-skinned people to make up for this. But this is the one thing about it. You cannot sit up here and think you're going to sit up here and fool the Most High. That's one thing you're not going to do. If you've been awakened and you want to go dabble into other nations and you want to use it as an excuse to say these people are so-and-so, so-and-so, The Most High is not that one you want to mock. That's one thing you don't want to do. You're trying to get another woman to sit down on a throne that the Most High did not sanctify nor ordain to sit down. But that woman, that Israelite woman, that Hebrew woman, that's who he ordained to sit beside you. That's what he did. This here nonsense that this world has got going on, and it seemed like a lot of stuff supposed to be getting popped off in April. That's what it seems like. But at the same time, brothers and sisters, truthfully, I think that's the time we need to be on our P's and Q's. We need to be more alert than ever before. They're trying to draw us into something in order for them to have an excuse to do whatever they're trying to do. This is real. This is absolutely real. I tell you, this time, brothers, being set apart, it got to come from the depth of your heart. It got to. It's not, I'm not saying go out here and hate all other races. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. You can respect people. I mean, a lot of us got friends outside of our race. And we may view them as very good people. But we know for a fact now I can't go that far. Now, blending the blood, especially with the knowledge that you do have, you know for a fact that'll be a sin. But some brothers want to use grace as an excuse. Grace can get you in trouble too. Now, you ain't gonna sit up and take grace for granted when you have knowledge. This is that point where that separation, that's set apart. However you think about the Most High is going to determine your obedience. And however you think about your flesh is going to determine your future. Brothers and sisters, I say, majority of the time, put your flesh to the test to determine the strength of your spirit. That's what we need to do, especially during this time. Because, what, brothers and sisters, that's all we've been used to is the flesh. We get hungry, we overeat. We get drink, we want to go get something to drink, we overdrink. Everything about Satan's system is up for the flesh. The small scriptures that spoke about food and drink, it went in one ear and out the other. That's when we was in Christendom. Now we woke. Now those small scriptures we thought didn't have meaning, they got a great deal of meaning now. But here we are, the Yahudims. When Yahushua was saying, do not be overeating, we saying what overeating can do to you now. Heavy drinking, we see what this can do to you. A lot of our brothers and sisters had heart attacks, strokes, dealing with diabetes, cancer, all because of what? Overeating, heavy drinking, and taking in things that really worked against our bodies. Now we come to understand those scriptures, they got meaning now. They always had meaning. It's the fact that we was what's the word? We was comatose. Now he woke us up. He has awakened us up. And his brothers and sisters, this is the time with this awakening. We got to grab about it. We got to grab the bull by the horns, both of them. We got to grab both. What the Gentiles is talking about, yeah, we want. They come off saying they want to help us, brothers and sisters. Truthfully, they need to be helping themselves towards us. We know what's going to happen, but think about this now. You got this wolf, clean dressing wolf, walking up to. I want to help you. I want to help you. I'm sorry, brothers and sisters. That's what we're looking at. You're looking at a wolf that's sheep covering, claim they want to help. When that George Floyd incident, you had all these types of groups that joined in with this the protest, but they was there to cause more trouble. That's what they was there for. They weren't worried about what happened, what was going on with black people. They needed more conflict. That's what they needed. All those different groups. But you can't tell who is who. Now you may have a white person say, no, black power, so and so, so and so, so and so, so. And that could be the very one who's working against you. Because he reports back to the people that he needs to report back to. But you may be thinking, oh, he's for us, he's for us, he's for us, because you believe that. They have been playing that game for the longest, brothers. They will join in on the march, but when private talks are taking place, there's some things you're not going to hear. There are going to be things you're not going to hear. And they keep on doing the same thing. These people need our help. That's what they need. They need our help. And they're out there claiming they're marching for us. We have one person, brothers and sisters, that we look to. We have one person who's going to rectify all matters. Now, you want to talk about a flipping of a situation? That situation can be flipped real quick. It can be flipped real quick. You out here trying to think you will help us. Now, if we hopped into it, truthfully, if we really hopped into segregation, brothers and sisters, we will lead the world. We will lead the world in a tribulation that, like the Most High said, if he did not cut short those days, no flesh would survive. They can sit up and talk that dumb stuff all they want. We know our worth. We know our worth. But they thinking they're coming to our rescue. And it's, truthfully, it's arrogant. Don't get me wrong. There have been some Gentiles that did come, that had stepped up to assist Negroes. They did, some. But it ain't like it's overwhelming in history either now. The overwhelming history is that, one, their action has gotten the Most High's attention. This place is going to be worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. That right there should tell you something. Can any one of you right now go find Sodom and Gomorrah? Can you go in there and plant anything on that land? The Most High was not playing when he said, it's going to be uninhabited. And to this day, Sodom and Gomorrah is still uninhabited. We have the confidence of the Most High's word for his protection. We have his word that he said the world will have to know that I have always loved you. Somebody go speak for you. No, I ain't gonna say somebody. The Most High said he's going to speak for you. But they yet and still, they helping us. And truthfully, I'm like what Sister E said, who are the people that put this stuff together? Brothers and sisters, we have to pray constantly, daily, for us to unite. We need this unity. We need it like it's food. Now, granted, when Trump threw the code word out there, segregation, yeah, it got his people. All right, they know what they got to do now. When he put it out there, now you have this protest. You have a protest. This stuff, brothers and sisters, we're not naive. Not like what we used to be, and that was prophesied. We're not. What they should have been did, brothers and sisters, or what they're attempting to do, rather. I'm not even trying to fool myself on that, brothers. I'm not. And I hope that you brothers and sisters are not even trying to fool yourself that these people are trying to help us. I don't see it. That hatred that the Most High spoke about, that intense hatred from one seed to another seed, that's us and the world. The beast system is the devil's world. We got caught up in it. We're caught up in its captivity. But at the same time, while we're in captivity, we're serving as a consultant for his people that looking at his system and his system is bearing down on them. They need a consultant. How do you all deal with this? The only thing that's going to hem them up, well, one, we would tell them this. We serve one Elohim. His name is Yahuwah. Your God is the one who's causing it upon you. That's the truth of the matter. That is the truth of the matter. They did everything in their power to break us, to wreck us. The Most High said, I will not totally abandon my people Israel. And he meant that. And we are living witnesses to that. The religions went in and said, hey, the laws are done away with. Religion went in and said this and said that. Even the laws, they want you to respect man's law more than the laws that are written in our history books. Shalom, Sister Yvonne Daniel. That's what they want. I mean, you listen to the politics and everything. They talk about people are losing faith in the politics of the world. Losing faith. See, this is what I'm talking about. The world is trying its best to equalize itself to the Most High. So, in order for them to equalize the system to the Most High's laws, some lies has to be told. Some lies, not one, not two, some, a great deal of them. Because when you tell one lie, brothers and sisters, you got to at least tell 20 more plus tax to make up for just that one law. That's what this system has to do. And they want the faith of people to get into the voting of the political arena, which is absolutely just damned. That's what it is. And we are literally seeing this damning system being destroyed from within itself. That's what's happening. And we cannot afford to step out can't believe what they're saying they're trying to do. That's one thing we can't do. We can't afford to do that. We cannot afford to do that. Mm, mm, mm. Brothers and sisters, let me do this here. I'm gonna end this here, but I'm gonna come back 12:30. I'm gonna set another one up for 12:30 because there's some things I want to go in and look to make sure that's because there's some people that saying they're banned. I'm getting quite a few saying that they've been banned from this channel. I'm just trying to figure out, I mean, what they got going against me because I ain't banned nobody. Let me reset this for, let me see what time. 12:30. 12:30, 1 o'clock, somewhere up in there. Let me set that up because I need to get into this and see what's going on and things of that nature. So on that, brothers, I say, be safe out there, and I hope to see you in about an hour and 30 minutes. Shalom.